Broken hearts and relationships. Does this sound familiar to you? You met someone who seems to be just the one for you, and after a long time of waiting, it's just been not happening, and suddenly it is. But they seem to care about you, and you seem to really get on well together. You are attracted to them and begin to fall in love mentally and emotionally, become more involved, and even start to plan the future in your mind. But then suddenly that person hurts you or begins to cool off, and you think, why? What have I done? What have I done, you think? Why, Lord, is this happening? And the next thing, suddenly, unexpectedly, it's all off. They've completely switched off you, and that's the end of what seemed to be someone beautiful to you, something wonderful that you thought was beginning to happen finally after so many years. And you thought, at last, it's happening. I'm beginning to finally met someone who seems to be the one. And of course, consequently, you are deeply hurt because you committed your heart and emotions and you trusted that person. And does that sound like you? Because it sounds like me, because I've been through that several times, and everything seems to be going well. And you think, wow, that's the one, and suddenly, it just suddenly, it's like the carpet's been pulled away from you and you're on the floor again. So yeah, I think we've all been there, me included. So what can we do? Well, we can for a while spend time and see if there's anything that we did wrong. We say we prayed about it and really try to bring God into the equation. And this may be true, but for some reason God allowed this deep hurt. He allowed this to break up. You may feel you can never trust another person with your heart again. I've been there, I know what it feels like, and it really hurts, and you think, I just can't go through this again. I felt like that for a number of weeks through someone, but God does heal in time. So let's look at a wonderful scripture that helped me to get through these times. The word says, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, and you do not perceive it. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. And that's Isaiah 43:18-19. First of all, it's time to put the past behind us. It's no good to keep dwelling on the past hope. It is no longer there. It's no longer God's will. We have to let go of the past and look forward, not backward. It is scriptural based and God's will. Forget the past as regards these things. Do not dwell upon it. Do not meditate upon it. Do not brood over it. Think about it. Do not think about the happy times that you had then and you hoped you would have, which only lasted a short period of time. Secondly, the Lord has already began his plans to do a new thing in your life, a new person to come into your life. He says, I'm doing it. I'm doing a new thing. And he goes on to say, it's happening. It's springing to life, even though you cannot see it. And yes, it's hard to notice a small plant growing amongst the weeds, but it's beginning to flourish, and in due time it will be full grown, come to maturity. A new and better relationship is beginning somewhere with someone, and you must wait in patience for the best from God. He will use your pain to help you receive even better than what you've lost. And you may say, I'm in a small church or community, there's no one around, or my circumstances prevent me from meeting people, etc. My health is not good, my finances, whatever it might be. It makes no difference to God's plan. He will make a fruitful future begin and be possible even in a desert place. He was able to make a way through the wasteland and desert. So, broken-hearted single believer, dry your eyes, look to the future, let go of the past, and know that God has better things for you, as he did for me when I had that experience. Be encouraged. I know what you feel like. I've been there. I know the pain, and trust me, There's so much more wonderful blessing to come when the right person comes along, and you will forget all this pain.